Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Icewind Dale. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we free the slaves, most likely. We'll see. What is... Oh, also, let me just do this, put that over there, put this over here. We have a key, and we have a note to Karish. Craig Frostbeard is dead, no thanks to you, and now I hold his badge of office. Joril Frostbeard, that's me, am now numbered among the 6 chosen of the Master. Once my plans have come to bear fruit, I will have access to the Master himself. You would do well to remember that from this day forward, Worm. Also know that your lack of aid has not gone unnoticed, only your silence in not reporting this to the Master has kept you alive. When the time is right, I will tell the Master that I have taken my father's throne. Until then, you will remain silent or you will die. Those walls you hide behind will not save you from my wrath. Betray me and I will crumble them about you and crush the life from you. From Joril over here. I don't know... Yes, we did get that journal updated, but that was because we copied it more than anything. I'm not 100% sure how this ties into anything. Maybe Soth will know. Probably not. Maybe I should send Goron in to talk, because, you know, he's faster. No, Soth doesn't say anything. Okay, let's see what these doors, where these doors lead to. It's new areas. Huh. Okay, look for traps. I don't need to lose any more health than I have already. Guess what? You didn't find the trap fast enough for my liking. There it is, trap disarmed. That does need to be opened. Unfortunately, it is a magical door of magicness, where the developers really didn't want us to open it. It's alright. What I was saying before about the engine limitations of these doors, I don't think I made a good enough point explaining what I mean by that. What I mean by that is that it would be perfectly normal for us to arrive in this room and then press tab and nothing would show up. Just nothing would show up, right? Because this door obviously is open through some other place. Or we need a key. But the game does show that up. But that's a thing for later, when we either open it from another place or when we have the key. Now, contextual... I think the reason why I say it's an engine limitation is because this whole thing, because it is a bit of a conundrum. It is a bit of a weird thing, a very meta thing that, nope, this door doesn't open, and you know why it is. This is just an in-game explanation for this is a quest door that you are going to need to advance some other quest before you can open it. Because that's invariably what it means. But obviously, putting it like that would be very jarring and fourth wall breaking, so you don't. But that's why I'm saying, I think the best way to handle this would be to either not show it up at all if it is opened elsewhere, and then you just change the level, because the game does allow for changing the level, or if it is opened with the key, or with some other ward or whatever, it could be a contextual door, so if you have the key, it will show up, and if it doesn't, then it wouldn't. This niche holds a statue of a male dwarf holding a workman's hammer. At the base of the statue is a plaque proclaiming him as Dugmadden Brightmantle, the Tinkerer.
To waste time like this.
Ardagar, you don't know anything. I ramble about all the stuff. This might be to the outside. There's also something here. Oh, he has multiple statues of himself. He was the one who built this. But yeah, not the Mad, because people called him the Mad after he built this. Apparently, it was after it was built completely, not after, you know, not after he started building it. What do we have? Jiggles? No, it's the other door. Quite straightforward then. Let's go upstairs, because that's where we will figure things out. Gather your party before venturing forth. Yes, and we should talk to Vera, most likely. We haven't taken any damage yet. This is good news. Let's hope that Vera hasn't been killed. No, we took damage. Don't worry about it. It's just Cantor. And Cantor. Is it just Cantor? It sounded like Menhara. Yeah, Menhara as well. She actually took a bunch. What? Oh, we're not in the right place. Eyes filled with hatred and bloodlust gaze upon you steadily. There is no other reaction from the creature. What about this greater ice troll? You no touch me, warm blood. Heat of your body offend, hurt, go away. Shh, 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 shh. That's definitely not the sound that he makes. But I am in the wrong place. And so... taking a little bit of damage there. And so that's why Vera didn't show up, because she wasn't there. I was just a little bit confused. Good on in. I see you've returned. Why? I spoke with a man named Gareth. He wove quite a tale about a woman named Vera. Will that be you? Yes, I know Gareth. You say you have spoken with him. So he and the others escaped. Yeah, they are safe for now, but cannot get back to the surface. They have asked for my help. Then by all means, please help them. I cannot rest until I know they are safe. Please go now. Well, I guess that is how that works then. Okay, so let's help them, I suppose. Let's go to this room. Vera, the slave leader? How do I know any of that? She's not the slave leader. Gareth is. Because he's the only slave that actually talked to us. And she's away from everybody. Oh, we're not going to be able to do anything here, are we? There is... I wonder... Let's do something a little bit weird. Something a little bit potentially not great. That's something that Baldur's Gate 2 taught me, is that this engine allows for level... There we go. Location-based damage done to enemies. I think Baldur's Gate doesn't have that, ever. The first one. But the second one does. Where some enemies or some creatures will basically die the moment... Yeah, a couple of times that happens in Baldur's Gate 2. They'll basically die when they get into certain areas. What is that up there? It's nothing. So what I'll do is I'll declare war on the leader. And I will flee. Hopefully I won't need the haste spell, but I also have that sort of in my back pocket. Karish over here. Hey, Karish, what's up? Hey. You have returned. What can I do for you? I want that key that unlocks the exit to the surface. I have the key you speak of, but I am reluctant to give it up. There are circumstances that... Yes, I am aware of the slaves. I will... Trust me to handle the... You please do trust me to handle the situation properly. Very well. See that you do. If those slaves escape, I will hold you personally responsible. Here is the key. Thank you. I must be going now. Farewell. Farewell? Oh, very well. You are my guest. Feel free to look around. You will find nothing out of place. Apart from the slaves, obviously, because the slaves, in at least his opinion, are out of place. Goronin was taking a little bit of damage there. Not a problem. So, yeah, my idea was to just stay there, and as soon as they got in, they would die. But, obviously, that didn't transpire. That didn't work out. And also, now we know precisely... Oh, you're going to take damage, aren't you? This is not good. We know precisely... Just get in. Just get in. That she took 2 damage at this... Oh, it's because it's 2 of them. It's not going too well. I can fix that, I think. Let's go ahead and do that with the multiple bed spell. That's not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to press this one. Can you see that? What I see? This spell is multiple beds on top of each other. It's like a bunk bed with 3, and that's why it's a heal for everybody, because everybody's sleeping. That's definitely how it goes. So let's have a chat with Gareth. Yeah, but so the door that I was rambling about is the door that we need to open. Gareth, where are you? There you are. You have returned. What can I do for you? I've been trying to get the key. Yes. Have you found the key? We desperately need it. Yes, I have the key. Oh my, you have done it. I will tell everyone to prepare to leave immediately. Thank you so much for what you have done. You are welcome, Gareth. Farewell. And off they go. Vera doesn't go. Did Soth go as well? Soth left a book. A book behind. You idiot. These books are expensive and they're weather-worn. This ancient work is a... Did I actually pick it up? Yes, I did. It is this that I just picked up. A treatise on dwarven engineering techniques. Although it is written entirely in the dwarven language, someone has inserted translated notes in several places throughout the book. This particular volume contains a detailed analysis of the construction of suspension bridges. translation notes, wouldn't those be really incomplete? Unless, like, there's two ways to... The jiggles. There's two ways to translate a text like that. Either you know most of it, and there are some places where you are not very familiar with the language, so you annotate it, and so you can read the text, and then when there's harder words or whatever, you just have the annotations right next to it. Or you don't know any of it, and then the easiest bits you can translate, and you do indeed write them down to translate. Which one do you think it was for that book? Because if it is the first example, I'm not going to be able to read it because I don't know Dwarvish. Although I do have some dwarves. Guess what? Everybody's attacking me. Do I have dwarves in the team? Everybody's attacking me. It's all going to be fine. No need to worry. I do need to worry a little, but not much. Not much. What do I want to do here? I will attack you there, and I'll keep the two frontliners stopped, because these guys immediately turn on me. And then I'm just going to try to kill them as fast as possible. Nope, that's not seeming like it's going to happen. No, it did happen. That was all right. Everybody's taking damage, but that's the auras. And we are taking quite a lot more damage than just the auras, unfortunately. Let's take you out. If I remember correctly, that Winter Wolf attacks with a only cold-based damage, but it's nothing to scoff at. I believe, well, it seems like it changed a little. I'm not going to take the pelts. So here we are. Can we put our plan into effect? I was going to say into fruition, but that's not what it is. Can we bring it to fruition would be the better way of describing it. Taking a little bit of damage there. So they all have gems. This level just wants us to have all the gems in the world. I guess we're going to use ranged attacks because these guys are not resilient. Okay. So you switch, and oh, you're dead. Okay, good news. Let's take that. Let me just keep no, you gotta... You're fine. Oh, there's another one. Another pearl. Okay, moving on then. Oh, they're coming. Is that, no, this is alright. As long as they don't have the aura, I'm good with it. And another one bites the dust. The ice dust, because... Get it? Because we're in a freezer, effectively. That's bad news. That's real bad news. Well, it's not real bad news. It's not the news that I like. Okay, you need to attack there, please. And our frontliners do a lot of damage, all things considered, with their main weapons. I don't actually know. Let's see. So you're doing 10 to 17 instead of 3 to 8. So it is, yeah. But you're the big one, 16 to 25 instead of 3 to 8. Yeah, that's something that definitely changes our survivability. But we're gonna need to change it. Keep it changed for a little while longer. No, don't do that. Just keep shooting. Some criticals coming in there. I wonder how much Gilladell actually does. 12 to 17. She does have a pretty amazing bow, but it isn't, you know, it's not gonna make up for the whole of the difference. Most of the difference is gonna come from actually being better at using bows, rather than certainly not the arrows, because we're all using normal arrows. Okay. So, no, this is going all right. Except for that one. Except for this one as well. Get in there. It's not great. Get in here. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I can't just click on the character. Oh, yeah, that's bad news. Yeah, you're gonna take damage. You're gonna need to move a little, because this thing really wants you dead. And then we attack you there. And that happens, and then we attack you here, and nothing untoward happens. This is good news. Let's get you healed. And a little bit more arrows. I'm still trying to... There we go. I'm still trying to do what I said I was going to do. It's just... Yeah, it's not... It's quite something, isn't it? Okay, yeah, you go over there. It's good to move towards the enemy with somebody, because the enemy will usually get stuck expecting you to move towards them with that AI thing that I explained before about paths crossing and whatnot. Okay, let's roll back. Let's leave our main fighters up there. Okay. Oh, you see them moving backwards. It's like it's wild. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, that's a kill. Everybody else kills that. And we have some more gems, and another gem, a turquoise again. And we just keep having these guys, but these are good. So should we go just straight to Vera? See if she's alive. I suppose that's not a bad idea. It's just that... I don't know if she is. I don't see her body over there. Bodies are immediately shown, even if you don't have line of sight. I see you have returned. Why? When last we spoke, you asked me to help the slaves escape. Yes? Have you been able to free them? Yes, they have escaped back to the surface. Then my work here is done. I can leave this hell in good conscience. Thank you, and farewell. Wait, how do you intend to leave? Well, I'm a thief, and a good one. I can sneak out of here when the time is right. I just couldn't do it until I knew those poor people were safe. I see. So she wasn't a slave herself. Those poor people, she says. She doesn't sound... That's not what somebody who is a slave and the slave leader would say. She was the slave savior rather than the slave leader. That explains why she wasn't a slave, basically. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kite the enemies. Which is a very, very good... You see the pathing being weird. It's a very, very good technique that definitely isn't going to result in me being overwhelmed and killed because of the fact that I'm bringing them all to the same room. And also because of the fact that Goronin is just going to need to be there. These guys as AI, though, they don't give up, so we're just going to need to wait a little. And just stick around. We can switch to our ranged weapons. There it is. Well, I guess we're not changing to our ranged weapons immediately. I see you moving. I don't like you moving. Stay back. Everybody... Oh, over here. Everybody attack that. Oh, right. The other reason... well... I was going to say the other reason why I want them all together. So that's pretty good. But what I want to see is I want to see if they die when they get in here. Maybe they... I don't know. They don't die immediately. But they probably take damage. Like I take damage when I'm next to them. I'm still taking ice damage. You know what? At least being immune to their ice aura would be an interesting thing to do, to play in this room. But clearly that's not going to happen. So I don't even know if it is worthwhile for me to stick around over here. Let's just go. I think that idea was a bust. Quite unfortunately. Let's just look around a little, because I think there's a few places that I didn't go to, besides, you know, the obvious one, where their leader is. It's really good that the Winter Wolf isn't, that none of these, in fact, are immune to normal weapons. I really appreciate that. And then you... that's a firewall waiting for... A fireball waiting for... I might as well put that over here. Waiting for me to cast it. Because they're going to move here immediately. Pretty good. Pretty good. I can say it couldn't have gone better. It definitely could have. And then you need to run. Lovely. And then we have you. Thank you. Moving on. And a level up. How nice. It is really nice. I like level ups. We don't get them as often as we did, though. The game really front loads a lot of experience. But then we just fight the same sort of level of it. No, these guys are giving me 4,000 experience. Yeah, I take it back. The game is definitely ramping up the experience as you would expect. It's just that leveling up does take a fair amount of time. Let's see. I can do something here that I don't usually do. Well, can I? You don't have the... Yeah, you don't have the hand of a fire that I like. Okay, so we're going to need you to attack here. We're going to need you to attack there. And this is going to be kind of bad. Gilladel is under attack. Let's just move you right there. Have everybody attack. There's another salamander. Let's get Gilladel out of here. Because this guy is after her. And that is not great. Everybody attacks there. I'll take the rest of the... Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, you changed it! The AI sucks. Holy crap. I don't... I think it might be... It might be just the way the AI is programmed, so they don't have to make a decision every second or every millisecond. or immediately change the you know, the priorities and all that. I think it's like every 3 seconds or something, just from my perception alone, that they reevaluate things. And so what happened there is that at one point this enemy was closer indeed to Ardagar over here than he was at to Gilladel. But the time it takes for the AI to react to that was enough for it to be the other way around. So it was just that was bad. It was a waste of time for the AI. And if I had done that on my own, I would have been ruining my bad decisions. Okay, good. And then get a little bit more gems. Are they all... I imagine the gems are all the same, just to not bother too many people who... Yeah, they're all the same. Too many people who... Ooh, okay. This is not great. Let's get you out of there. Too many people who don't bring the gem bags and all that. Let's get something here. Yeah, this is what I was actually trying to use, and I didn't. Okay. So Gilladel, get out of the way. And if you're the target, that's going to be good news. Maybe it isn't good news. We are taking a considerable amount of damage that, honestly, I would rather not. There you go. That sound on the right side is the sound of the Ice Wolf. I don't know why it sounds like that, but they do sound like that, and it's weird. It's, that's just their normal sound. Okay, a lot of damage here. Let's do another heal on you. Takes a little while longer than the normal heal. Just a little. And then let's see if I missed anybody, because I do believe I did. Oh, look at you being all weird. Look at that. Look at that. It's so weird. Okay, I think everybody here is attacking me. Let's just move. Taking a little bit of damage, not a problem. Keeping track of 4 enemies coming in. Not a problem either. Switching to the ranged. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, oh, thank you. Thank you for that. She was going to use +1, and she... Oh, no, not the hammer. And she instead... That's my bad. She instead preferred to use her melee weapon. So that's pretty good. Fills me with confidence that I will not be wasting good arrows that shouldn't be wasted on creatures that don't need them. Oh, I don't like that you came here. Okay, that's a kill. Everybody attack here. And you just attack these guys. Oh, you changed your... Yeah, that's... Yeah, bad decisions. Bad decisions all over. A little bit of a kill there. More gems. Let's bring you to melee, because now we can do that. And then attack the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so the Ice Wolves do attack with normal attacks rather than just the ice attacks. And in fact, I would say probably most of the time they are attacking with the normal attacks rather than the ice attacks. Because in Baldur's Gate, I believe it is the first one, you find a few winter wolves, and they're a pain to deal with because they exclusively attack like that, and they're very high level at the time you find them. So it's kind of a kerfuffle. Did I? Oh yeah, the jellyfish over here. The frozen pool contains jellyfish, just multiple jellyfishes, not just the jellyfish. Or at least it could be that they're saying it contains jellyfish as in, you know, just meat from jellyfish. Okay, so that concludes most of the enemy. I wonder if these also contain jellyfishes. This frozen pool contains a giant squid. Looking at the creature, you can see, yep, I remember that, and how it's a weirdly slanted writing on that one. It's weird. It's just like out of nowhere talking about Tales of Sea Monsters that get started. Oh, I didn't even realize that. No, Tales of Sea Monsters don't get started. It's not made up. It's real. Sea monsters are real. They will kill us all. Well, they don't necessarily kill us in this game, but they kill us in other games. So they don't get started. The sea monsters are... Oh my god, that is weird. I didn't even realize. That's even worse than I thought. Oh boy, that line over there, is worse than I thought. Okay, so let's bring you over here, because this guy's going to be a bit of a pain. And that's a kill on the other one. Not bad at all. Everybody attacks there. Taking a little bit of damage on the front line. Damage that could be avoided. Oh, that was Karish. Karish has died. And what do we have besides all the gems in the world? All of them, including the wolves, have gems. And this thing doesn't seem to have a limit. I love it. We have a staff, and we have a spear. The staff is really good, though. Because I am still rocking a normal staff on... Is it Gilladel? I don't know. Spendelard's Protector. +1 save versus spell, +1 armor class. I mean, it isn't bad. Who wears... There you are. You wear the bad staff. Right? It is a quarterstaff. Let's see the difference here. Taco, for 13, the damage is a little bit less. It's just a +1. The armor class is nice. Yeah, now she's a little bit... Oh. That bow also gives her armor class? Oh, it's the dexterity. Of course. Of course. How could I have forgotten? And the Spear of Kerish over here. 5% chance of dealing 1d6 cold damage. It's just a +3 spear with fire resistance. It's not something that I like all that much. We got the Spear of White Ash over here. Which is basically the same thing. Just basically the same thing. Fire resistance +10, though. It isn't the same thing. So, we'll use that instead. And put that over here. And the question now is, now that we killed Karish, what will... Oh. Is that normal up there? Whose sword is that? Now that we've killed Karish, what will happen to their associates? Seriously, whose sword is that? Longsword +1. What? Why was it on the floor? Did I leave it behind? I didn't. Did I get it as a reward? And it replaced... it might have been that. But then who would it be? Who would that have happened to? I don't know. I truly don't know. Either way, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Icewind Dale. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.